Everybody, welcome back, and thank you for joining me once again. Um, I seem to have made the same mistake that I made last time and committed what can only be construed as, evidence of my progressing insanity. In that I have done the same thing yet again, expecting a different result, and it's the same result as before. I had a lot of stuff to do this week and didn't get around to doing the videos like I said I was going to do, and now all of a sudden we have 6 days of backup. So we're going to plow through them all tonight. Obviously, I will not be drinking the whole bottle of each one because I do have to work in the morning. But without any further ado, let's get into the selections for the 10th through the 15th. Okay, so for our selections for these 6 days, we have a kind of a wide cross section. We'll go through them one by one as we did last time. The first one for the 10th is going to be the Frosty Old Fashioned. I don't mind an old fashioned from time to time, so we'll see how that goes. For the 11th, we have the oh, Peppermintini. Looks kind of milky-ish, so see how that one tastes. This one, I saw this in the box when I opened it, and I was like, "This is my kind of drink." It is the chocolate orange cream. I love chocolate oranges. I get a Terry's orange every year, and yeah, if they do this with like liquor, like I'm all over that. Let's go. For our next day, 10, 11, 12, this would be the 13th, lucky 13. We have the mistletoe kiss. That's going to look like another, maybe a vodka based kind of drink. So hopefully that will be delicious. We'll see. And then for the 14th, we have the Mocha Mudslide. Again, coffee and I'm assuming chocolate. Shake well before opening. Can't go wrong with it. And last but not least, for the 15th, we have I don't remember what this one was like. I remember drinking it though. I just can't remember what the flavor profile was like. It is the naughty shot, and it's appropriate because I've been naughty. I didn't do the videos on time, so that's an appropriate way to end with a punishment. If it's no good, but hopefully it will be tasty and delicious for us. But let's start with day 10. All right, so we are starting with the Frosty Old Fashioned. I've had a few old fashions in my time. I prefer a Manhattan over an old fashioned, but you know, if they're going to give it to me, then let's give it a try. Usually it's oh, okay. Usually this is like you get like a rye with some vermouth and other flavors in there, but this is the Applejack, I think, that I had before, like the one that I didn't know what it was. I can smell that. Well, let's give it a try. Not too much. Again, I do have 6 of these, and I do have to actually work in the morning. So, oh, it smells, yeah, definitely like a Manhattan. Like you get like, it's weird because I do expect rye in there or some sort of whiskey, but it's the Applejack is different. I like it. There's like a little bit of the orange, kind of the citrus smell you usually get with like uh, an old fashioned. That's a really interesting take. I really like this. This is different. Um, like you don't smell it right away, but when you taste it, like you get the normal old fashioned flavor, and then on the back end, as it hits the back of your throat, there's like this kind of like cinnamon flavor. It's actually really tasty, like a ginger almost flavor to it too. It's really good. As with a lot of these drinks that come in this package, like it could be dangerous. You drink these all night long. This is very, very tasty. It is sweet, so if you're like your manly liquors, this is probably not for you. But if you enjoy yourself an old fashioned from time to time, this is a lovely Christmas version of that drink. It is outstanding, and I would say I give it like a 9 out of 10. Yeah, on the scale. Definitely buy some if you can get some. The Applejack gives it a nice flavor. All right, so we're moving on to the Peppermintini. Um, yeah, it's like a probably vodka based cocktail. It's gonna be like that candy cane one, but instead of with vodka, just straight vodka and peppermint extract. I imagine there's like it's obviously a cream. Yep, there's the peppermint and cream. It's not bad, not bad. I'm not a huge favor of some. Sorry, I'm not a huge fan of some of the flavors of the creams, but this one's actually not terrible. Um, it's definitely better than the candy cane martini. That thing was just like being punched in the face with a peppermint stick and having your eyes gouged out. So this is actually a softer flavor. The cream balances it out nice, so it's not super overwhelming. But yeah, definitely peppermint heavy. Um, yeah, not terrible. Not my favorite of the lot. I'd say maybe a 6.5 or a 7. Yeah, it's all right. Definitely not as good as the last one though. All right, fresh ice. Moving on to day 12. And for day 12, we have, as previously mentioned, the chocolate orange, which ticks all my boxes. I like chocolates, I like cherries, oranges, and yeah, I like booze. So let's give it a try and see here. Definitely cream liqueur. It's kind of orangey flavor or orangey color, I should say. Orange is a fruit. Actually, technically, orange is a fruit. I was thinking of Homer Simpson with purple as a fruit. There's the chocolate and the cream. I'm getting a lot of orange out of this, so from the smell, really weird. Oh, there it is. And whatever extract they're using, it's weird. It doesn't. You don't smell it very much, but it's there once you drink it. You can taste like an orange flavor to it. Mm. Definitely chocolate and orange in there. Weird. Almost tastes like there's like coffee or something in there too. It's good, but I don't know. I feel like I set my expectations too high with this. It didn't quite hit the mark of what I was expecting, but yeah, it's still good. I would say probably about a 7.5 out of 10 for this. Not bad. All right, I may have miscalculated with the previous one. I think this is actually day 13. I can't remember what I said if it was day 13 or not, but this is day 13. So for our lucky 13, we have, which I believe was Friday this year. Mm. Um, we have the mistletoe kiss. So it's looks like a just like a vodka based cocktail. There we go. Have a pinkish hue. Oh yeah, so it's like vodka and like a cranberry cocktail. Typical like kind of holiday thing, right? Vodka and cranberry. but there's definitely like the kind of the spices in there, like nutmeg or cinnamon, like maybe some cloves or something. The usual stuff, like you have in like a muddled apple cider. It's all those smells that are in here. Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. You get like the obviously the vodka under base there, but you get that nice tartness of the cranberry right off the bat, and there's those. Mm, that's delicious. Yeah, like cinnamon and nutmeg and uh, cloves or something. Maybe some allspice or star anise or something. Mm. This is really, really, really good. Like I can imagine sitting by the fire, drinking one of these classy out of a martini glass instead of out of one of these tumblers. But yeah, like it seems sweet at first, but then the tartness kicks in, and there is no like the how you usually get like a drink with like it's the aftertaste. You get that kind of sugary flavor in your mouth after. Not with this. It just disappears. The tartness is there and it's gone after. But a lovely flavor, except for the spice. The spices kind of sit there for a bit. Yeah, this is really really good. I drink this a lot. I give this 8.5, 9 out of 10. Thumbs up. Very good. All right, we are down to our last 2 days, and we have another cream one for day 14. This is the Mocha Mocha Mudslide. Um, I don't know. It's weird this year. The cream ones haven't been hitting as hard as they have in the past years. Like some of the coffee ones are different, like the double double one, but it's strange. The orange one wasn't super hot. Um, the peppermint one was it was all right, but it wasn't great. So I'm hoping the Mocha Mudslide kind of redeems things here, but we'll see. Is is definitely Mocha E. So have a sniff. The typical cream base. Yeah, there's definitely a mocha. Chocolate undertones and coffee. Um, it's weird. I almost get like a. I don't know if this is because I've already had like four other cocktails, but I get like a little tiny hint of banana or something. It's weird, but it's good. Definitely smooth. Um, Not a strong kind of mocha coffee flavor. It could be stronger. That's seems to be kind of the recurring theme with a lot of the cream drinks that they serve is that the flavor's not as intense as with the vodka or the gin or the applejack based spirits. So you lose a little bit of that flavor with the cream. But yeah, it's not bad. Not terrible at all. Mm, yeah, smooth, nice flavor. I give it about a 7.5, 8 out of 10. And here we are at day 15. Appropriately, the naughty shot because I've been naughty and I haven't kept up with my promise and uploaded a video every 2 days. But hopefully, I'll be able to do that this week. If not, well, it's another back to back punch me in the face kind of episode. Um, the naughty shot is I don't know if it translates very well on the camera, but it's got like a purplish tint to it. I don't know why, but let's find out. Oh no. Okay, well, I mean, if you remember from either last episode or the one before, me and gin are old friends, but not good friends, and this is another gin-based cocktail. It is weird. I'm not sure what's in here. Like, not weird bad, but it is weird. It's definitely different. Like, I smell. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know what it is. It's floral, like, it smells like flowers and fruits, but oh my, that is interesting. It's definitely an appropriately named shot. It is naughty. Um, wow. I don't know what those. I don't know what those flavors are. The only thing I'm really kind of picking up is really weird because it's. I can taste things I normally smell. If that makes any sense, that I wouldn't normally taste. There's like almost like a little bit of. Obviously, there's some blueberry. I can taste that at the bottom end, like when it hits the back of your throat. There's definitely the blueberry, like when you get those popsicles from the store, like the hideous blue colored. They have the tricolor ones, like the red, white, and blue, and the blue. It's that blueberry. That's the flavor. But it's almost like there's some black currant in there too. But up front, when you're taking that sip and it's hitting like the back of your nose and your palate, I don't know, like lemongrass maybe or something. It's weird. I don't know how to describe it. I wish I had a better palate for this. I'm not sure I'm a fan of this. Um, Obviously, it's a gin based drink, so it already has that going against it for me, at least. But it's very weird. It's like every time you take a drink, there's something different. Like the first time I was picking up like the flowers, and then the second time I was picking up like blueberries and black currants, and then there was like lemongrass, and I don't know. I don't know what's in here. It's very strange. And then I'm just kind of being hammered by the gin flavor. Like I don't know if I like this or not. Might not be for me. Might be for you. Personally, I'd probably only give this about a 6 out of 10. I'm not a gigantic fan of this drink. So, but they can all be winners. So, hopefully, the next 10 days, we will have at least one or two winners. Well, thanks for joining me again for days 10 through 15. Um, 60% is not bad, right? I mean, you wouldn't pass a test with 60%, but as far as drinks are concerned, that's not too terrible. Definitely the naughty shot was weird, and I would not drink that again. The peppermint kind of cream one was basically the peppermint martini that I had last time that I didn't really like that much, but diluted and softened. Um, so I probably wouldn't drink those two again. Um, the orange cream was all right. It was lacking a little bit of the chocolate. There was enough chocolate flavor, but it could have been stronger, and there definitely should have been more of the orange extract in there. That would have made it much more enjoyable. But the other three, the mistletoe kiss and the frosty old fashioned, and the actually the other two, yeah, those are a okay in my books. I drink those all day long. Um, as I said earlier, like I'm not being promoted by these people. I don't get paid by them. I pay for this myself. Um, so I can offer honest feedback. The creams, I'm not sure that they're working as well as they used to. Like maybe last year's, I remember them differently, but they had more flavor to them. Now they're just heavy cream with alcohol in there and just like a bare touch of a flavor. Like if I'm paying this kind of money for a package like this, I want something that's going to really hit me hard with the flavor. And you get that with some of them, but not necessarily with the creams. So if I were in charge of the Union 10 Distilling Company and doing this again next year, I might want to revisit that recipe and uh, increase the flavor profiles and the creams a little bit to make them a little bit more enjoyable because they all kind of taste in the beginning the same. Unless you sit down and actually think about the flavors, you're not going to really notice a whole lot of difference between them, except for the peppermint one. Like, ugh. Um, but like the mocha one and the double double one and the orange chocolate one, they're all kind of similar-ish. Like there's nothing to distinguish them apart, if that makes any sense. So it would be nice to have a little bit more distinct flavor profiles in those. But either way, we have 10 more days, 10 more different types of drinks, and hopefully we'll get better than 60% for the last 10 days. But either way, I will see you guys in the next one, and thank you for coming to join me today. See you next time.